So nice to have you join us on this Monday morning. We always hope that your week is off to a fantastic start. I'm sure you treated your mom well on Mother's Day, and now here we are for a fun 3+U. We're going to kick off the show actually with a new guest for us this morning. The Chamber of Commerce here in Chattanooga was kind enough to send them this way, but we're going to tug on those mother heartstrings as we begin the conversation this morning. We're talking about special kids therapy. If you've heard of it, then you know. If you have not heard of it, you're going to be very impressed. We're very happy to have Carrie Goodwin. She is the founder of Special Kids Therapy. Debbie Bryce next to her has the great pleasure, she would say, of helping them with development. So nice to see you both.
Thank you for having us.
The name kind of says it all, except that the special is that every child is special, right, Carrie?
It is. Every child is special. We're so excited to be coming to Chattanooga. We're already in Murfreesboro, Tennessee for 26 years. And we are just thrilled to be finally coming to the Chattanooga community. I went to nursing school here, grew up here, and just back home to bring it here to Chattanooga.
So what she has brought to Chattanooga, and I'm going to let her be more eloquent in the description, but basically children infant through 21 are able to come to you. You have this new location on Shallowford Road now, where you have kind of an arsenal of therapists who meet them with the need that they present with.
Right, just meet each child where they're at. We have physical, occupational, speech, feeding. We should open in July sometime. That's the goal. Just so many children waiting for us to open. And just stand in the gap. We have great facilities here in Chattanooga with other agencies, but they can't meet the needs of, 1 in 5 children have some sort of special therapy need. So it could just be mild toe walking to some extreme autism or therapy that might be pretty extensive.
Right. You also, Debbie, here you are as the development director, so you've kind of got to follow the money.
Yes.
But it sounds like your heart leads you first.
Absolutely.
So y'all have this model in place where you certainly accept insurance.
Yes.
But you try to work with people. There's a bit of a sliding scale that you bring to this.
That's exactly, so that we turn away no children. That is our mission, our goal.
Turn away no children. So we were talking off camera. I've had a journey of my own. I've been very upfront about it over the years. Both of you have children you love who've had a need for some help like this. When that is in your life, it's all you can think about. And so many of us end up, because it's usually never a go here one time and you're done kind of thing. The expense can be ongoing.
It is. It's ongoing and it's astronomical, really. Even someone that has a little, more means, the cost of therapy and going 3 times a week for just one type of therapy, maybe just for PT, and then your child maybe need 3 times a week for another. It's just, you can't do that.
Right.
That's just way too much money out of pocket. So.
It's also a hard thing. I mean, I'll get psychological on everybody here too, but if you have one child, that's difficult. If you have 2 or 3 children, then those children are feeling impacted by that financial output.
Right. And we've talked many times about the impact if you have one of your children may have some special needs, then it does impact the whole family. So hopefully we're here to stand in that gap, work with other agencies. Everybody in this community has been working together with Debbie to bring special kids here. So we're pretty excited.
So you have been kind of at the forefront of this, talking with folks in the area. What are you hearing?
Well, first of all, we are just overwhelmingly welcomed. And I think we've met so far with over 80 nonprofits. And it is so interesting and unique what I think to Chattanooga. It isn't, let's stay in your lane, this is what you do. It is instead, let's all work together, let's all find a way to collaborate and lift up the whole community. So that is what we've experienced so far. Everyone has been so welcoming, like how can we collaborate later? Like what can we do to help you? Referrals, that kind of thing.
That's definitely a Chattanooga thing. Okay, so let's talk about the collaboration then at Special Kids Therapy. Because also in my experience, what can happen is you begin with one thought process of how this is going to help, but maybe it's not working properly. So many brains coming together to try to dig to figure out the answer is key. You know where I'm going with that, don't you?
So they'll come in and see the therapist, and if they need other services, we're there to help with that.
Yeah. So you, I know, feel very, very led to do this. especially if you did it in Murfreesboro and then now
Right.
you've brought it here. But does your team feel the same way?
Oh, wow.
The people you're bringing in?
Yes, the team is amazing. We have a fantastic director, Pete, and just a great support staff there. Oh, they're all so excited and feel extremely passionate about the mission.
So is the way you anticipate this working, or the way it works in Murfreesboro, on the true pediatric side of it, are pediatricians sometimes now referring their patients to you, or can
They will
people
be, yes.
self-refer?
They cannot. They have to go through their pediatrician.
Okay.
And they can reach out to us, and then we can guide them in that process.
Okay. Is it going to be something like, let's say a child needs a surgery, and post-surgery there's going to be some therapy associated. They might come to you for that?
Exactly. That we would fit in great with that.
Okay. We're on the cusp of summer. I know you're going to hope to launch in July.
Right.
You are dealing with more physical issues, not like ADHD and that type of
Not
thing.
at this time.
Not
We'd
right
love to
now.
bring in behavior therapists later, but right now it's just the PT, OT, and speech.
But the summer months could be a great time to maximize on that
Yes.
schedule, right?
Right. Get in there and get seen, and let's go ahead and start with changing some lives.
If, since you're not opening until July, should people still try to reach out to you to kind of get on the books?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes?
Yes, definitely. They can reach out through Special Kids Chattanooga, the Facebook page. We now have a Facebook page.
Okay.
So, and then, the community support. We are still trying to get some equipment and things like that, because we are a nonprofit.
Sure.
And we do take children sometimes without the ability to pay.
So what you're saying delicately is, if you believe in this mission and you'd like to support them in their efforts, they would certainly welcome that conversation
Right.
as well.
Yes.
So you can call them if you want to, 591-7600, specialkidschat.com. It's going to be where you'll find them here in town, and watch for them to cut that ribbon and welcome you in July.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you so much.